My name is James Strickland. I am running for president as an independent American citizen. I want to see how it would actually work because I have a message that needs to go out. I feel like our entire government is in an age 30, 40 years behind of where we are right now. We need to know what's going on in our government. Nobody trusts it, yet we do have the technology to sit there and watch them. I want transparency. I want live streaming on every major politician at all times in the government. I want the people to be able to interact with them, whether that's with a live chat or a stream or some sort of interaction. But it is appalling that we vote these people in for years and we hardly ever get to talk to them about the issues that matter. All we see is whatever the current flavor of the week is on the news channel or the magazine cycle. Whatever they decide, that's what everybody talks about. Right now, it's the Ukraine thing. Next week, it could be back to Biden. The week after that, Trump might have ate a burger on an airplane. Oh my God. We need to get back to what matters. Nobody is focusing on the issues. Things like gun control, yeah, we have tons of laws in place. But when you ask people, like they did in the interview where they were asking Beto, hey, why do you think criminals are going to follow the law if you try to ban these guns? What makes you think that's actually going to stop a criminal? And he said, because I believe in Americans. Well, if you believe in Americans, then the laws are already in place. What are you trying to accomplish? Nothing. You're using a talking point. You're not going to do anything. There's one Democratic candidate right now that I see myself actually supporting, and that's Tulsi Gabbard. And what do? Censor. Google shuts her down. YouTube shuts her down. CNN shuts her down. They get smear pieces on her. It's ridiculous. But she's the one that's making her point and standing behind it. We need to end the stupid wars overseas. There are too many problems here. However, some of the things she says I don't support. I have a very basic motto that is, you are your person. I should not affect that. The government should not affect that. You are you, and you do what you want to do to you. Don't affect other people, because then you start crossing lines. But it's you. Where does the government have the right to come tell me where I can live, what I can do, what land I can own, what job I can have? That's not their place. How did our government get so big that there are people that can only eat thanks to the support of this government system that has gotten them to the point where they have to rely on the government? This is ridiculous. How did the prisons get so ingrained in our country that individuals go to jail and sit there for years over nonviolent offenses while their family misses out? You mess up almost an entire generation of people and they get left behind. And that's okay, right? Because we got to make those money from the prisons. How are they making money, man? A prison should not make money. That's not what they're there for. Here's some simple things that I want. I want the transparency. I want the live streaming and the interactions with all major politicians from all states. I want people to be able to use the internet to see what their elected official is doing. You got a contact with Amazon, you're going to go into a meeting, cool. 2 o'clock, I'll be there watching. Because I want to see what kind of bullshit deals you're doing. I want to see where my money goes. I don't like that nobody trusts the government and we find out years later how much money they wasted that could have been used on something important. People should be speaking up. We could integrate a polling system, which would have to be very, very careful because letting the masses vote on everything is not always the greatest idea. Mob rule is kind of crazy. You see what this media does when they put something out and they smear somebody and everybody is against it. And then a week later we find out facts and everybody's like, oh, now my opinion has changed. So I don't know about the polling system, but something can be done where people can interact with the government and become a part of what's going on in our country. If this country is really supposed to be for and by the people, then why are the people ignored? And the only ones making the decisions are a select few that run on bullshit and campaign promises that they don't make. Is ridiculous. Please share this. I do not have funding. I do not have a campaign. I'm an individual trying to get a message out that we need to be able to see what our government's doing and they need to interact with us. The problems need to be focused in our country. And even though I'm a nobody, I'm still running for president. My name's James Strickland. We can fix this country. Share the message. Spread it. It's only going to go somewhere if you help. And I am willing to work and get this done. Thank you.